Alright everyone, welcome to another episode of the Flatty Daddies. We're down here on the Potomac fishing the Potomac Monster Cat Classic. It's November and it's been a really good day. I know a lot of people have got into some big fish, but me and Josh, pretty much just Josh, has got all the big fish. But man, it's been a good day, so stay tuned, it's going to be a good one. Thanks for watching. You got it? There she is. First of the day, guys. Don't even have my other camera set up. We're still getting rods out. Yeah, we are fishing. It's like 35 foot behind the boat and we're on a ledge. I know you guys can see where we're at because of what's in the background, but this guy doesn't even need a net.
Net?
Nah, I hope we replace this little dude. Good hook though. I'm just gonna get the live well going for him. I'm not breaking out the decoy bags for that. There's ice in there. Well, I missed both those takedowns, but that's all right. It's about the fish today. It's not about the video. Get this out of your way here. Are we fighting each other? No. Yeah. This one doesn't feel bad unless we're fighting each other. It feels kind of weird, I ain't gonna lie. Okay, well, we just got good fish on then. Alright. That's a way to start a tournament. We'll have to get an intro when things aren't so chaotic. Yeah, tighten the drag, do whatever you want to do with those reels. I got 30-pound main line, so I don't ever crank it completely down, but all right, we can get rid of that little guy already. What's up? Yeah, I can move that if you want.
Yes, sir.
All right. I think yours takes mine. It's a little bit beefier. They're right on that ledge. That seems to be where they're hanging out. Woo, freaking chaos to start off. 3 fish in the boat. Don't even have all our rods out yet.
Want to save that one or let them?
No, we'll put them in. We can always replace them. Later, dude. You didn't last long. Come on. Okay. Or we'll just find a giant right here. That looked like a good takedown. All right.
Fish, but casting.
Yeah. The tips on those bend just enough to make you think it's a big one.
That's a nice rod. I like it.
Yeah, I don't think I'll ever switch. Let me know when he's getting close. I'll get up there and net it for you. Using that current, just curling his body. Jerks. There you go. At least it's above freezing now.
Yeah, it's nice out now.
Sometimes when you bring this fish up when it's freezing out, man, you just get a slick of ice on there.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Quick burst out.
He's taking off, yeah.
Just as we talk about moving, fish are like, come on.
Yeah, we're hungry. We'll bite for you. But he's in that shallower stuff.
Right.
It's like number 5 or so. Get some fresh stuff. Well, yeah, right around 10. Well, we used what, 2 so far, so
Yeah.
and you always burn through it right away if you're eating up the first time.
Man. Yeah.
We got 12 minutes of nothing on here.
Oh.
Whoa! Glad I didn't hit the button. Yeah, that was a freaking takedown.
That's a solid takedown.
Is he living up to the hype?
I don't know. This rod's pretty beefy. It's hard to tell sometimes.
Let me know if you want me to bring anything in. All right. Yeah, we moved again just further up this ledge, got a little bit shallower. And he's got something on here that's bigger than anything we got, I think. All right, yeah.
Around all them rods, yeah, it's a big
Fish, all right.
I got the drag kind of loose, but not loose enough that not loose enough that a dank's doing that.
Right. That's one thing I do miss about spinning rods. Oh,
I think I might be in all.
okay. Just hearing that drag go though, that is nice on spinning rods.
Yeah, I'm a spinning rod guy.
Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, you bring that line up, huh? That tide's dying too. That's gonna hurt us here.
I don't know, man. I've done good on a dead tide, personally.
Really?
I have.
I just hate.
Of course, I haven't caught any big fish down here, so I'm saying that without much.
I just struggle with positioning the boat and everything, and
yeah, that's.
your lines get tangled up. All right, we needed this guy, and he hit with authority, like he knew he was
Man,
big.
I love that about blues.
Yeah, you can't take that from him.
They don't mess around.
He won't let us see him.
Oh, of course it's got to get squirrely right now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, he's a porker. That's a beefcake. Try to think of some more cliche things to say here. Yeah. Oh, I got you. And the net. Yeah, boy. Woo!
Yes, sir.
Oh, that might be a 40.
Yes, sir.
That is a heavy looking head there.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
He's burping out too, that's good. You know what, I'm gonna get him down in the center here. Here back, and then they can slide right off this edge.
Yeah, I don't even know if I want to take the hook out of them yet.
Get this anyway, just slide him down in there. Oh my God.
You got 35 anyway.
Yeah. Oh, the line's holding him. He's doing a headstand. Oh. All right, that was a good hook set too. He wasn't coming off. All right. Oh, sorry.
I can't grip him, Corey.
That's what's... Ready? Can you roll him anymore? There you go. All right, dude. All right. If he even fits in there, his big old head.
When it's like this, they stay good.
Yeah. What was that? Was that on a headpiece or a body or?
No, body.
I have way more luck with body, but I use them more too. I think it's on. Maybe not. I freshened the bait up and they're hitting it now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I niced you, didn't I?
Oh, he grabbed it and was...
Yeah, he put on a showing there. Bark was bigger than his bite there. Wow, that's sandwich size right there. Is he even hooked or is he just choking on the bait?
I don't know how he got that in his mouth.
Hey, where there's a will, there's a way with these guys. That's a 10-aught hook he got. They run small for 10-aughts, but yeah, he was mean.
What kind of hook is that?
It's a Mustad Demon Circle, one of those ultra points.
I like them. I got that's called.
All right, everyone. So what we're doing is the tide stopped. It's completely done. So we're gonna try drifting this ledge that we've been fishing. Josh pulled that really good one out, and we got a bunch of other little ones. So we really want to work this ledge. We're marking fish, so just gonna slowly creep along it. Maybe turn the motor on every once in a while to keep us lined up because there's no wind or anything. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, there you go.
Take it. Force them in the middle, trying to knot.
That's all right. He cut you some slack there. Oh. That looks like a takedown there. Woo! That's a good one?
No. Well, it ain't a bad one. Yeah.
Oh. Nope. Should have let him go more with it. I forgot it was the headpiece. You want me to bring any lines in? He's good.
I think I'm up above you.
Yeah, I might replace.
Fish, yeah.
Yeah, come around here. I'll net it down. Add some weight.
Yeah, that's a decent one.
Heck yeah. All right, Josh. Good. Yeah, he's almost, he might be 20.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he's bigger than what that other one in there.
Good.
Oh yeah, he's 20.
Oh yeah.
He's got some weight.
Yeah. Big, tall.
Yeah, he's
body.
wide. Yeah.
Awesome.
All right, so this guy's going out. He was like 12 or no, he was like 13 or 14. Josh just got this 17-pounder. Here, man. Hold it up to the camera.
Awesome.
All right.
Woohoo!
That thing fought good too.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised.
Filling up this live well. Anything bigger, we're gonna have to start using the net. He's like wedged in there. Come on. He's got it. Take it. I don't think he's a brute though, the way he's acting. Stuck him though.
Did you?
Yeah. right. It's action. He's not big, but he's keeping it interesting.
That's it.
Picking up with that tide. We went in shallow. Josh was like, let's try shallow, you know. It seems good, and they're tying up. Oh, I'm getting another guy on there. Been a lot of bites. He just got that almost 20 pounder. Hit that other bait. Cool. Yep, I'm not gonna hold him up to the other camera, but not a bad fish. I need to add something to the weight here. I got nothing.
Or worked all day, drove down there, fished all night, about delirious, you know. And I fired the motor up, and I was facing down the lake because I pulled the anchor and was just.
Oh my God.
Yeah, dude, I thought I was going down. I did. I thought I was going down. It's a decent fish.
Yeah, that looks decent.
Oh.
That's on that head.
Yep.
Finally got it.
It ain't a real big one, but it. Oh.
Well, we got in your other line too, huh?
That's a decent fish, Corey.
All right. Yeah. If there's anything you want me to do, let me know. Laying the heat on today.
Man, he is in everything.
Way up in that shallow stuff too.
Yep. Telling you, I like fishing shallow. I do.
I can see why.
Same thing with flat. I always fish way shallower than everybody else. It's just because it's what I'm used to, you know what I mean? It's what I fish.
Yeah, it works too.
Be just close, just under that up. Man, he rolled.
Yeah, he found.
Line.
It's like he's done this a time or two before.
Man, oh man, sorry, Jacob.
Almost worried about netting this thing. It's gonna. Oh my, yeah, you're gonna be out of commission there for a little bit.
Beautiful, beautiful,
Uh-oh.
beautiful.
I can't even. Oh, you're standing on. I was like, I can't even move the net. All right, guys, that's his latest fish.
That was on perch.
On perch, man. He's smoking them too. Not a bad fish. I don't think he's replacing, but
no, I don't think he's
that's definitely a fun sizer. Fought good. He was a jerk. Is that a fish, or we just? No, that's a fish.
That's a fish. That's a fish. I was, honest to God, I was just about to say, about time for one of them to bend down, isn't it?
He's a little bigger. He's not giant, but he's bigger than one I've been catching, I think. Yeah, he's about it.
You're gonna have to show me.
What's that?
I said you're gonna have to show me. I want to see him.
Yeah, he's not head shaking or anything. He's gonna take some drag even. I don't know if he'll replace, but he's definitely feeling good.
Good.
But I've been fooled. How many times? There he goes. Stinker. Started rolling and stuff.
Well, at least it's a fish.
Yeah, last minute on this spot. Gives you a pretty good fight. Good bending rod here. Yeah. Well, he might replace.
Good. Good.
Let me see if I eat my words here. He's about to come up and show himself. Yeah, I'm gonna eat my words.
It's crazy,
How many of these fish have I caught? I still can't figure it out.
I was trying to save him from getting too tangled up.
Still my biggest in quite some time today. It's been slow for me.
It hasn't been exactly on fire for either of us.
Nope. Did he get it finally? Oh, he's little. This one's on too, if you want to take that. He's jetting. Oh crap, I'll get out of your way here.
I could not.
Yeah, that one's wiry, whatever he is. All right. Is that a good one?
I can't really tell, honestly.
Here, let's switch. I think I'm on the other side of you here. Oh, they found this line now.
This one's pinwheeling.
Yeah, that's what this guy's doing. Like they're about the same size.
He's gonna tangle that line up.
That's his life mission. Yeah, that one just took it and started hauling over that way.
Yeah, he was like, I'm getting every line.
All right, dude, I'm just gonna unhook you and then I'll untangle that. There it is, guys. Muddy, muddy fish. First double of the day, though.
Yeah.
Twins.
Fun sizer.
Yep. Well, there's life here.
Yeah.
Hopefully there's mamas and daddas here. Oh.
Oh.
Almost a triple. Oh, yeah, he's on there.
He's on there. Oh, cow. Might be a little bit better.
Oh, all right. Let me get. I'll get the net here soon. When you start getting close, give me a holler. Or if you need me to do something.
I think we might have found. Hey, Court. That
Jeez.
land's right there.
Yeah, he's on. All right. This is a little guy too, but that's all right.
Yeah, I'll take quadruple any day.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah, I really wish I didn't throw that in the water. I could have got a cool shot. I don't know what it is about these flats, but these fish are up in it. He's not a baby. He's not bad.
That's about this one. It's crazy how strong them fish are right out of that first run.
Yep. When they feel that point, man, they take off.
He is just twisted up in this. All right. Dude.
This guy's staying down, actually. He's not bad. He's not replacing, but he's not bad. Just the current. Hold me.
I don't even know what I'm gonna do here.
Yeah, this is chaos.
This guy has just managed to tangle himself up.
What pound leader do you have?
60 at the very least.
Okay, before I lifted it out, some guys use pretty light leader, so I want to make sure. All right, we have an absolute mess in here, and it's the best kind. We just need a couple more rods to go now, and we won't have anything in the water. Well, we had a quad, but I threw the one back, but we got 3 fish in the boat right now. Marking a bunch down there still too. You guys just hang tight here. We got work to do. Yeah, tide picked up and it's going good now. He like porpoised as soon as I touched him. He swam into the boat. He's all confused. Need one. Oh yeah, he's on there.
I still had to
Well, he just wanted you to put your drink down.
I thought for sure that was a decent fish.
He was on there for a little bit. You gonna take it this time? Or, nope, you're just gonna peck it again. Oh! He's on, huh?
Yep. Not big, but it's on there. Right?
Yeah, I'm not doing anything for once, so I can actually net it for you. Oh, this thing's not on. What is that? Finally got something happening. You want me to lift some rods or something here? Oh, you're going under that way. Okay. Oh, he's not bad though.
No.
Yeah, he's not giving up.
Oh, he was a feisty
Yeah, he
little
was.
joker, wasn't he?
Jumped out of the net.
I got a picture of my daughter. We caught this one that had these crazy. Wow. Boy, they are tangled up. They will do anything they can
Yeah.
to get as tangled as possible.
Those flatheads just kind of, once they get in the net, they kind of give up.
Yeah.
These guys just roll the whole time. You got it?
I got a picture of my daughter making fish lips, holding one of these up beside her, and making fish lips. It's about my favorite picture I've ever seen.
That's cool. She has such a fun time out here.
We got a really good video of the spot.
Oh, he's on there. What? He's sitting with it.
That's weird. You don't see that with them very often.
And it happens every once in a while, but that was strange. Especially, it's been so long since he hit it.
Right.
Come on, fishy. I know you're not as big as you feel. This one, no. I'll bring him in.
It doesn't matter how big they are. Every time there's a moment there where you're like, this might be a bigger one.
Yeah.
They fool me every time.
Yeah. It never
they're
ceases
trying.
to amaze me. Yeah. Oh, he's barely hooked though. He might come off just pulling him up. Oh. Hey, if you were a channel cat, you'd be a monster. Funny how much those southern guys hate channel cats. I guess they don't get as big as ours up here.
Yeah.
It's about the size we've been catching. Nothing great. Definitely not tournament quality fish, but keeping it fun. All right.
There's one.
Yeah. Man, that
Thought it
rod
was
folds
for a
good
minute.
though. I'll net him anyway. Why not? Unless
He was acting like a big one for a second.
he's all over the place down there too, just darting around. Yeah, he's a netter.
Here, I'll take that.
Okay. That's the biggest we've had in a while.
Yeah.
There he is, guys. Decent fish.
Yeah. Gonna tell your dad. I got a date with him.
Yeah, tell him it was fun.
Get a hook in finally, or first. Finally.
You on there? I wonder if we gotta go deeper to find the big ones. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if we really don't.
You'd think the big ones would be where the little guys are. I mean, they're the same
Dang.
fish.
He's covered in.
What's that?
He's just covered in mud.
Yeah. Want me to net him? Lots and lots of action down here.
Managed to get as tangled up in stuff as they do.
They're fins, man. And then they're almost like serrated when they get stuck in there.
Uh-huh.
Ooh! Yeah! That was a hammer. Oh my god. He freaking laid into that.
Oh, we don't need to feel all
Swimming up.
that. Wait.
Alright. You might get a double here.
I think it's time.
Okay. Oh man. Yeah, that's gonna help. If you want me to do anything with the rods or whatever, let me know. I'm gonna pull up the drift sock, I think. He's not coming up anytime soon, right? Our lines might get funky, but it'll be worth it. Oh, get off there. Oh, get off of there. Yeah, that's a perfect one to hit. Oh yeah, that's a hog. Josh. Uh-huh.
Keep him right up on top. Try to keep his head up above the water. Can't see how he's hooked.
I can't even see the hook. I think it's
Bring him right
right into there. Okay. I think he got that hook good. Almost. Oh, you got a new PB again. Woo! Oh, that might be.
Oh,
That might be the 50. You want to bring this up so I can get around?
yes, sir.
That's a 50. Yeah, man.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. That's at least a 50. Look at the belly on that thing. That might be a 60. It keeps getting bigger. Yeah, guys. Woo!
That one, they just
Where was he when we were marking fish? That's what I want to know.
right where he needed to be.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh man, I'm up on the cameras. And,
it's okay.
yeah, we're sitting a little better now, man.
Yeah. Look at that. Look at that, guys. 56. I think 55, 56.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, baby.
Woo, that is.
Holy
barely
dude.
All right. Now.
That joker got me wore out.
Yeah. There, I'm putting this knot in here. You were not, and he's head first all the way in the bottom too.
Yeah.
So.
And the biggest thing is keep this up out of the water.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't let it go all the way.
Yeah. As much on him. You got the rope?
Oh yeah.
Like a dog on a leash here.
And then keep it nice and tight. Just keep it short.
All right. We can tie it off to another thing too if you want. Yeah, we'll have to get some footage of you holding it eventually. And you can go out, buddy. You're free. Alright. Oh, I got a fish. Nope. Peel that off again.
There you go. There you go. There you go, dude.
I'm gonna hit the button on that back camera.
How do I do it?
Just the top button, there's like a little. Alright.
Throwing a tool. Like a wrench.
Okay, that was the other button then. That's fine, man. I just got this one here going. He's not a replacer. Well, I don't know. There's no current. Nah, he's not 38 pounds. I can't sugarcoat it. It's not a tiny fish, but he's not tournament caliber.
They're about to fire up, though.
Yeah. No, it's recording. That's fine. He's wrapped up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's a happy sizer. Making me happy at the end of the day. All right. Yeah, that's a chunkster. That's my biggest. It took me all day, but I got close to 20.
Yeah.
Last minute fish, guys. We might have 15 minutes left tops. And yeah, this guy, he hit pretty good. We're in slack tide. Like, we just can't figure out what the heck's going on here. And he hit it. Slack lined and everything. Okay, so I thought he was 20, but he's not. He's like 16. Nice little end capper though. It was the first action we've had in a long time. Well, since you're giant.
Yeah. It is, isn't it?
It just stopped. Wait, are you getting one or is that long one was acting up?
Yep.
Bass Pro take him out of the frame or something? For $20 I got it. 59.6.
Nice, man. He's so close.
You hammer that one? Oh, yeah, good job there, bud.
That's what I was gonna say. 88. Hey, at least you got fish though.
Yeah.
Exactly what we're gonna do.
So it's 88.13 for a total. How many
Nice. Congrats, guys.
down score? 87.
I said close to 90.
Anchor. 87.8.
Nice, guys.
Damn, that's close.
I need that live well.
60.7.
That's definitely second.
Sorry. You alright? Frankie. 110. Everything. 14. I'm 14, 12.
Whoa.
Oh, 54? Yeah. Can you jot for
I gotta step back to get that in there. That one's gotta go sideways. Nice. All right.
They're boy fishing, but I don't know that I goes.
My dog called down.
Almost 49.10. No, I can deal with that. Once they start getting that big hook back.
Yeah.
85.15. I think so, yeah. And you all struggled, what?
We're not strong.
That's a nice fish. Nice fatty.
Yeah.
Real nice, super nice. 51.15.
What? Okay.
$97. 90 70.
So we put the wrong one in.
90.7.
All right. Man.
Hold on, guys. Hold that for a second. Oh, big boy.
His belly's too big. Oh my God.
Come over. Heavy. Oh, there's 70 pounds. Oh, you're getting a pen too.
Oh, that's a lead pen.
70-10. Damn. Congratulations, guys. At 70, 10 ounces, so almost. We've seen a 94 taken.
Oh, really? Oh, they did.
That's a,
2 weeks ago? Or was it
that's a lot of weight.
3 weeks?
Yeah.
We said 115.
Is this the James River?
116.
pounds, either one danger.
116.15.
Hell yeah.
That's a new record for this tournament series, guys.
Hell yeah.
Congratulations.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I got my
Metal detector. Who's got the metal detector? Beep beep. Well, and still. Yeah,
Nice guys.
Congratulations. Third place was Jeff and Robert with a total of 93 pounds, 9 ounces.
That's awesome.
300 for third.
If my scale was right, we would have taken it.
With 114 pounds and 12 ounces, Jesse and Aaron. They had a 60.7 pound big fish too. There we go. Check in. 450 for Texas.
How to buy a gas tank?
Thought I was missing the first place. First place. Oh, they got disqualified. Never mind. Rick and Don with a 70.10 big fish and 116.15 ounces. Big fish 300. First place 750.
Yeah, congratulations guys.